and that combined with resistance or weight training. And you might say, well, why do you have to do weight training? Well, you don't have to be lifting heavy, but you got to be doing some type of activity to maintain your muscle mass because, as you said at the beginning of your show, we start to lose things as we age. And one of the things that we lose is muscle mass. So,
Hmm.
muscle mass is important as we age because, number one, it helps us maintain balance. People who are older and fall tend to have a worse prognosis if they're not in healthy physical shape. It also maintains bone mass. But the other thing, and some people don't know this, is that muscles actually produce a protein called myosin. And the more muscle you have, the more myosin your muscles can produce. And we know that myosin is a brain protective substance. So it is very good for brain growth. And when I was in medical school, we learned that you can't regenerate brain cells. Well, you can't regenerate ones that have died. However, we now know that you can develop all kinds of new neural tracts and synapses, which are the space, the signals between brain cells. And the classic example of that is someone, let's say, who's had a stroke, and yet they can develop their speech again, they can develop the ability to walk again because you develop new circuits around the area that was damaged. So,
Hmm.
but maintaining physical activity, a combination of aerobic exercise and any kind of either weight training or resistance band training, 2.5 hours a week appears to be neuroprotective and ideal for your heart and your brain.
Got it. Okay, and when you're doing, like your cardio, is there a certain heart rate that you should be going for? Because I guess that's also important too, right? Or is like just moving around in general just good enough?
Well, anything's better than nothing, right? I
Yeah,
mean, we have to
yeah,
be
yeah,
realistic, right? But
yeah.
I believe, and I don't have the calculations in front of me, but I think the ideal heart rate, beats per minute, varies with age, and whether you're a male or a female. So
Hmm.
I don't have those charts in front of me, so I can't tell you. But I think they're
Got
pretty
it.
readily available. But the interesting thing in terms of the data on this is that a big research study, it might have been at Washington University in St. Louis, showed that people who do exercise at the optimal, like 2.5 hours a week, show almost 60% less likelihood of developing any kind of cognitive decline. That's a big amount.
Yeah.
So you're not investing a whole lot of time, essentially, if you spread it out over a week to protect your brain. And
Hmm.
it also delays the onset of dementia for people who are predisposed, like maybe me, by at least 5 years.
Hmm. Really? Okay.
Yes.
Got it.